you went into your why, the reason why you were where you are, to go into mine. I mean, like I said, like family trauma, hood trauma. I wasn't homeless, but I didn't have no family.
Yeah.
And when I say a family, I'm talking about, yeah, I had somebody there, and he did the best he could. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Big. I call him Pop. Pop did what he could. Pop did the best for me. Pop never told me he loved me. You know what I'm saying? My pops didn't tell me he loved me. My mom, yeah, but she wasn't there. And so at time of age, and whenever I got to age, you know, to finally cognitive, like realizing like my communication skills with my family is shit. It's when I'm like 15. I ain't called my mama, I ain't called my dad, say I love you, and talk to them on the phone. I ain't called my cousins. When I see you is when I see you at the family reunion every 5-6 years, or somebody death. And we say what's up, we play around, y'all go back y'all ways, and I see you when I see you. And so when I finally got to that point, it was like, shit, I'm so just caught up into being a child that 11, 10 years old, you out in the street, and you get into a section in the sector, and the old head like, nigga, who you with? Where you from? Like, boom, boom. I don't know you, like, niggas get on top of your shit and treat you like you a grown-ass man, stump you out, beat the shit out you. And to the point where it's like, you can't even talk no more because they broke your shit. I'm talking about, I had my mouth wide shut for a year and a half, how bad them folks beat the shit out of me. And everybody.
For you to be able to say that, because a lot of dudes be trying to belittle the fact that they got.
Bro, that's my first actual, I wouldn't even consider it a loss. When I say them dudes beat my ass and broke, like literally broke, they tried to kill me, literally. I had my little brother, I could not run. And I say this with a straight face, I could not run. Because I had a younger brother with me. But for me to get on that ground, I was like, I'm ready to die. You ain't finna touch my little brother. Y'all ain't finna do shit to him. But I got up, walked home with a broke jaw. Had my shit sitting, I'm talking about my shit was sitting this way. When I came in my house, my mom looked at me and she was like, what the fuck? Every one of those guys that see me, that have seen me, to this day, they respect me. I got joked on. Man, you got jumped. You ain't do nothing about it. You can't nobody say I ain't do nothing about it. And that, like I told you, that name came from that. Stepper. That name, people gonna respect me. I didn't have to have a militia or a gang of people to respect me. But I stood on my principles, and I stand, like I say, with this. I didn't go through homeless shelters, but I've been in Section 8. Yeah. I know what romaine salad feel like, and I damn sure know what spaghetti feel like. Shout out to my dudes. But what I would say, Will, of it is, when you come from that poverty and you come from that disconnect and that broken family, having to take care of your mama and your brother, having to be that provider, a man of a household, when you don't even know what a man, at that time you don't even know what a man is.
Yes, because you never saw him.
You never saw him. Yeah. But somebody say, be the man in the house, and you...
House, wait. I don't know. I can't do something I don't know.
I don't know. I'm familiar territories. And then when you finally get to hanging shit, you always got to be the emergency fund of somebody else. And so we're going to get to that. We're going to come right back. And we'll target and finish it off. But let's do that. You got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through, my boy.
Let's set these cameras.
All right.
So we are back at that thing. Hey, camera check. Camera check.
Got to see it through.
Go ahead.
Got to see it through. But to finish elaborating on it, when you come from that situation, to take care of your family, your mother, your brother, to be that voice in that emergency funded for them, you don't even think, you don't live for yourself no more. You take yourself out the equation of being a child, of being a teenager, of being a young man, to being a grown-ass man. Now, mind you, I told you, I got my shit broken when I was 11 years old by a nigga that was 18, 20 years old. When you get that situation and a grown man can beat your ass like a man, 17 of them, that's of that age, you don't look at life the same.
Yeah, it changed your perspective.
It changed your perspective. And so when you start looking at it like, bro, anything can happen to you at any time, you start living different. But, like I say, I always would say this, you know, my why was always like, shit, I'm still here for a reason, and I damn sure would never let nobody put their hand on my brother. And with that being said, my brother, Our little brother never got touched. My little brother never had a broken jaw. Never had to worry about his prom. Never had to worry about the clothes. Never had to worry about shoes. Never had to worry about anything.
We went down there. Sorry to cut him off, but we went down there to get his license right. You know what I'm saying? Like
prom.
And it was what, one day.
Prom.
Got his day
in a Beamer.
Yeah.
He ain't have to worry about getting a tag for a car, having to fix a car up. None of that. So the lifestyle that we live, the lifestyle that we chose to go by, I hate that we had to endure it, but we did it for the next generation.
Pass me that book.
Which one?
Pass me that book.
The one on top.
Nope, The Hero's Journey.
Back to what I was saying, the brothers and stuff like that, we did it for the next generation to be able to experience a better living conditions and situations, and overall it made us a better character, and it made me to who I am today. I would say slightly that I have a little split personality. I'm a little crazy, but it's only a defense mechanism of who I'm around and who I want to be. My mom have seen all sides. Most people have seen most sides, but most of the time I'm a reclusive person. I'm quiet and very observant because I don't know who deserves to see what side of me at what time. But like I would say, we just did what we had to do for the bettering and to make something easier on somebody else that we genuinely loved and cared for.